Hello boys and girls, this is ImAnderZEL of course, and oh yes, it is time to play some Battlefield 3, or rather look at some Battlefield 3 gameplay, as usual. Oh yes, that's a very good, my good sir, would you like to have a cup of tea? Yes. I don't know, I tried to sound British, but that didn't really work out. So guys, I brought you mostly recon, assault, and support gameplay lately. So I thought I would bring you some goddamn engineering gameplay as well. And right here, I'm doing some business in the tank, and oh god, damn it, that's a fucking annoying sound. The finally tense. Oh god, I was like going crazy here looking at the clip. Oh, creepity crap. And I noticed something that my videos are very dark. I'm gonna see if I can't do something about that, because I'm kind of getting sick of that it's Battlefield is still so dark anyway, so when you put it on YouTube it gets even darker. So I'm gonna see if I can't do some good shit with this video, some heavy editing, and maybe I can get it to look good, so to say. So tell me if you prefer this video towards the other videos you've seen, so I know kind of if it looks better or worse, because usually I'm right on the money, but sometimes it's just me that thinks one thing. It's just my personal opinion. Oh, this looks better, but in reality it looks like crap, and everybody sees it kind of except for me. That happens. It happens a lot. God damn it. And a few tips for you tank gunners, and especially when you operate whatchamacallit, when you operate the machine gun. Oh god, I'm like, oh god, I'm tired today. Never mind. When you operate the machine gun, you should always try to aim for the back, or basically at the opposite way of where the gunner / driver is aiming, because it's better that you keep their ass out. Make sure to kill people that's usually is sending RPGs your way and stuff like that. Basically, that's usually the best thing you can do. Oh yes. And my team isn't doing super well right here, but we're not doing like really badly either. I'm looking at the screen right here. I see there's a guy inside here, and he throws a grenade, so he forces me to move. I'm like, okay then. See another guy in the window. Nothing much I can do about that. It's kind of too far away for a submachine gun, so I just sit, relax, and reload my saw. And then I see there's a shitload of dudes over there. Just automatic fire, bitches. Automatic fire. Shoot a rocket too. I think no, only spot boons. That sucks. That sucks, big D. Oh yeah. But at least I get the destroyed explosives and an enemy killed. That's not too perky. But that's actually something I would recommend you guys doing if you're engineers, or if you're any class. Basically, shoot a rocket or throw a grenade at the MCOM before you try to plant it. Because usually there's some noob motherfucker who places C4 there, or claymores. God, I hate claymores. There's so many times I made an excellent run, like killed 6 people, got to the MCOM, and is right in front of it, and I'm going to plant, and then boom, and it oh, excuse me, my voice fucked up, and there's a claymore there that kills you. And I mean, many people hate the noob tubes, and many hate the RPGs, and I really understand them, but I mean, at least it takes a bit of skill. You actually have to aim those weapons to kill someone. I mean, claymores, you don't even have to aim those motherfuckers to kill them, so that kind of sucks. And right here, I see my chance to take myself an enemy tank and use it against them. So I basically hijack it, and I think we hijacked 2 enemy tanks right now, actually, since these are both Russian tanks. I'm like, where are they shooting from? I cannot see anything. And I think this is like a case of no one has shot against the tank, but it's like getting worse by itself. It is very strange. It happens sometimes, like I repair a tank to like 98%, and when I sit in it, it still goes down and down and down and down, and you have to repair it to 100% for it to be working correctly again. I don't know, it must be some kind of mechanic or something like that that made it like that. I have no clue. It's just strange. It's just very, very, very strange. Oh yeah, so we got both objectives right now, but we have a lot of spawn campers. Oh my god, there's like a ton of people still left here. And I see rockets flying past me, I see all kinds of shit flying past me, and there's an RPG. I mean, why aim for me? There's a lot of other people out there. God damn it, Orion! 1, 2, 3, you fucking bastard! Get some fucking aim, bitch! Well, this match is a bit long, so I was thinking I was going to upload it but do it in separate pieces. But I think I will be nice this time and upload it in one single piece, since the last time I uploaded a good match, I split it into 2 pieces. And if you guys are wondering why I do that, it's basically because it takes me a huge amount of time to render 2 videos, or 1 video that's this long. It takes about 40 minutes in good quality at least to render a video like this, and then it usually takes about 2 hours to upload, since I usually render in about 10 million bits a second to make sure it's like really good quality. Sometimes 4 million if it's not so important with the quality. Like Minecraft usually gets 4 million, since that's not so aesthetically pleasing as Battlefield is. And I'm also gonna start recording my videos in higher quality than like low medium as I had. I'm gonna record the videos on like high and stuff like that, so it kind of looks a bit better. Oh yes. Right here I run into problems because this tank is being repaired by a bot and a guy behind it, so I'm basically like screwed. I'm like, oh god damn it, I'm not gonna be able to repair this, no. And we got guys shooting me from the side too, so that just basically sucks. But another thing I want to talk about, I mean, there's as usual, you guys always ask me like what kind of ammo and all that kind of stuff, and like what's your favorite weapons, and I don't have really any favorite weapons. I mean, I have favorite weapons for different tasks, basically. I mean, some weapons are really good at most things, like the AEK-971. That's like a really good assault rifle. The F2000 is also a really good one. And let's see what else. And bad luck. Fuck, I hate when that happens. I get so fucking pissed off. I would say like most of the like really early guns as support is very good guns. I mean, the first 2 unlocks for the Russian side, is a very good gun. It looks like an AK, and the M27 or A27 MIR or some shit like that are also a very good gun. I made a review of that gun like recently. I probably said the name wrong. I just can't remember all the gun names. And also for assault, another good gun that's like basic, and the very first gun is the M16. I mean, that's a really good gun. I would prefer taking the A3 since that's automatic, and the A4 is semi-automatic, and I don't really like semi-automatic guns. When it comes to recon, I would suggest using the SV98 and the M98B. Those are my favorite guns, at least as recon. And when it comes to engineer, I don't really know. I would say the G36C is a good one that guy just had. The SG553 that I'm using is a really good gun. But also the one that looks like a Kalashnikov that you unlock straight in the beginning is also a very good gun for most situations. Mostly all of the other guns are very good also, but for different situations. I mean, if you're gonna play close quarter combat, I mean, you go for a sniper rifle. If you're, I mean, it's so different like that. I mean, I have my favorite guns, but for like different tasks, so to say. So I mean, like when you guys ask me, "Oh, Anders, what's your favorite gun?" I mean, it's very weird for me, because I know that most of you guys want, like, for example, love the G3A3 that the guy who just killed me used, because that's such a different gun than like most regular guns, simply because it isn't as good as full aura and stuff like that most people want them to be good at. So I mean, asking me for my favorite guns isn't really a good thing to ask, because you won't really get a good answer, or an answer at all. It's kind of like saying, oh god, I can't really. What's your favorite food? I mean, usually people have a lot of different favorite foods. It all depends on like what they're craving, so to say. I don't know. I didn't come up with a better way of saying it. That kind of sucked. So yeah, I don't know. you guys be the judge of if that sucked totally or not. But I would say that wasn't that. Is it called an analogy? Analogy? I think it's called an analogy. Oh god, I need some like English lessons and stuff like that. And a fail fucking knife. I don't know how the hell I was able to miss that one. That just sucked. That just sucked. Big balls, big sweaty donkey balls. Oh yes. Haven't been going so well for me actually on Battlefield the last like 3-4 days. I've been playing a lot, but I haven't really gotten any decent scores, so to say. So I'm hoping like today, since when I'm recording this commentary, you will probably see this video the day after, and so I've probably already gotten a good game or two today, or the day you see this. And you might even see it late, so it might be 3 days since I actually recorded it. That's what's so weird with YouTube. You can never really keep people up to date with videos unless they watch it the same day as you upload them. So I would recommend anybody who kind of want to ask me questions and just generally want to like know more on what I'm doing, what I'm gonna do, when I'm gonna have live streams and stuff like that, to add my or like my page on Facebook, or what the hell you call it. I think there's like some limit to, like, you can only have 2,000 friends or some shit like that on Facebook, so I just have one of those like pages, but I kind of treat it like my personal Facebook, because I never really use my personal Facebook anyway, so there's like no use in giving that out and have some embarrassing drunk photos on it. No, but there's always some motherfucker that's gonna take a picture of you when you're drunk as hell and you look like you're like fucking dying or some shit like that, and then post it on Facebook and tagging you and shit like that. And that kind of pisses me off. I mean, like, first off, you take a picture of me without asking. Mostly it's like friends or acquaintances or work friends, but there's always some motherfucker that takes a picture of you when you least want it, so to say. I don't know if people in my age kind of recognize themselves in that, but I mean, I don't look so awesome when I'm drunk. I mean, especially when I'm kind of getting late in the night in the drinking, so you kind of had a few too many, because that's what usually happens to me. I'm a big guy, so I can drink quite a lot before I get drunk, but then when I get drunk, I have drunken or I've had so much already that the liquor I already have in my stomach is just gonna make me way too drunk. So you kind of have to stop before you think it's kind of the perfect amount, and since I literally have so little time, I mean, the last 4 months I've been to the pub once. I literally have gotten drunk once, and that was the weekend now when it was my birthday. And look at this Claymore, as usual, but luckily I actually saw it beforehand. So that just shows you. I mean, that is such a lame thing to do, placing a Claymore at the MCOM, because I mean, it takes no skill. It takes no skill at all. You just sit and wait and hope some poor smuck who worked his way up to the MCOM and is there first and gonna plant and make a few extra points is gonna get killed. So I mean, like, it literally destroys the game. It literally destroys the game. At least, as I said, noob tubes or RPGs, at least those take some skill because you have to aim them. But C4 and the claymores on MCOMs is just ridiculous. I mean, even C4 is more skill since you have to press the button for it to explode. But that's just my opinion. I mean, those people who use the claymores, they paid for the game. They can play the game exactly as they like it, as long as the server hasn't rules against it. Because it's basically very simple when it comes. This applies to almost exactly all games around the world. When there's dedicated servers. A dedicated server means that the server is paid by either a company that's not made the game, or a private person, or a fraternity or some shit like that. And that means that they have full authority on their server. They can basically kick you for being... I mean, they can literally kick you for saying that you're a black guy, or a white guy, or a brown guy. It's actually their right to do so. They can kick you if you say you're from a certain country. They're actually their right. I'm not saying it's a right to do so, but it's their right, because they own the server. It's just like you don't have to let anybody inside your house or apartment that you don't want to, except if it's like a police officer or some shit like that. I think you can even tell the police officers to go fuck themselves most of the time, because if they don't have a warrant, they don't have a right to be inside their home. So a lot of stuff like that. And I mean, I have total rights to whine. I can whine as much as I want to. I can even whine on the server. I can say that you're a fucking claymore noob and stuff like that, but I try to not do that too much. But of course I do, because I'm human. I can't fucking... I can't help myself. I even tell my squad to go fuck themselves sometimes. I mean, all humans do that, but you should try to keep that to a minimum. I mean, feel free to complain on your videos if you make videos like me. Feel free to complain towards your friends. All that just is totally fine by me. All you should think of that you shouldn't really make the game less fun for anyone else. And you can't really help it if you're good and killing a lot of people, but you can help it if you're cheating or behaving like a douche, calling people goddamn N-word, goddamn faggot, goddamn motherfucker and stuff like that. I mean, that just makes you look like a motherfucker, or a faggot for that matter. I mean, everybody does it. I mean, as I said, I do it sometimes too, call people bad words, but you should always try to keep it at a minimum. But as I said, I mean, we're all humans, and we can do mistakes and say stupid shit sometimes. I'm not gonna judge anyone for raging sometimes, but you shouldn't rage on every single server and keep spamming like, you motherfucker, you killed me again, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, because that just makes the game less enjoyable for all us other regular people. And we paid for the game too, so we have a right to enjoy the game. And as I said, I mean, play the game exactly as you want to. You don't have to play it any other way than you want to, as long as you're following the server rules. Because if you're not following the server rules, admins have the full right to kick you. As I said, admins can even kick you for being from a different country, for using a weapon that they don't like. They can even kick you for killing them. I mean, they can basically kick you for anything, and that's their full right to do so, actually. So just so you guys keep that in mind. I'm not saying it's right for them to do so, but it's their right as the owners of the server to do so. I think that's what people gotta understand, because I've seen a lot of like whining on them, especially on Reddit. I put a lot of videos up on Reddit since it's a great way to get extra views and extra subscribers, and I love getting extra views and subscribers, and that also makes me more money, of course. I mean, it would be kind of retarded not to do so, simply. It would be extremely retarded. But that's the end of the game, and I went about on a little rant again, and I hope you guys liked it. 36 kills, 14 deaths. I actually didn't have the best score, god damn it! One guy had a better score than me. That pisses me off. No, but we won, so that's the most important thing. So, as usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.